Hi, my name is Art. I teach Python, and in this video I'm going to show you division. All right. Now, by now you probably know that math is kind of simple in Python. So you could do 2 plus 2, you're going to get 4. You could do 2 minus 2, you're going to get 0. You could multiply, right? 2 times 2 will get you 4, and so on. However, it's slightly different with division. So there are three division types in Python, and one of them is kind of regular division. So I could take 5 divided by 3, and that's regular division, and I'm going to get something like this. All right. Another type of division would be floor division. So what's floor division? Floor division is pretty much how many times you could fit 3 into 5. So apparently only once. Now floor division is very useful. Why? Because if you need to get a whole number, any number will be rounded down. So for example, suppose we have a team of suppose we have a bunch of people, let's say 7 people, and we want to split them into 2 teams. Now, obviously, I don't want to look stupid, and I don't want to say like 3.5 people in team A, 3.5 people in team B. So what we could do, we could take 7, and using floor division, we could divide it by 2, and it always will get us whole number, right? Because when we talk about people, we need to use whole numbers. All right, I hope it makes sense. Opposite of floor division, there is modular. So modular, you use modular or percentage sign, and you divide 5 by 3, and it will get you remainder. It will get you remainder. So for example, if we take 3 and feed it into 5, we could feed it only once. However, remainder would be 2. So if you need to get remainder, module would be very useful. And speaking of these two, I want to show you another Python built-in functions that's called Div Mode. You could find it here. So what Div Mode does, and again, if you're not sure how to use Div Mode or any other function, you could always do help, right? And you see it takes 2 numbers. So it returns tuple. Why tuple? Because let me remind you, if function returns more than one result, those results would be returned in form of a tuple. So just keep that in mind, all right? Or use function type. So here what I could do, I could pass exactly what we just did here, exactly 2 numbers, same 2 numbers, 5 and 3. And I'm gonna get tuple that will contain 1, and this 1 is pretty much product of a floor division, and 2, which is a product of that module division. So you see, here you got a choice. You could go step by step. You could use floor division separately if you just need the floor division. Sometimes you don't need div mode. All right, or you could use module if you just want to see the remainder. And here you see we get div mode that gets us product of these 2 operations. Now keep in mind, let's assign it to variable name result. That since that's a tuple, and my advice to you, always run type, and that's tuple. So we later would need to unpack that tuple to work with that. How are we going to do it? So since tuple is sequential data type, we could index it. All right, you see I could do result, and I could do result 1, and you see I could unpack it like 2, like this, you see. So that could be one option. Or if you watch my video how to deal with tuples, what we could do here, I could assign 2 variable names, let's say A and B, to that result, right? Let me remove this for now. And now since that tuple contains exactly 2 items, I got A, which will be a product of floor division, and then I got b, which will be a product of that modular division remainder. So it's up to you. You could go step by step and use them separately, or you could go and use this function Div Mode, but then keep in mind you'll need to unpack the result. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to do a very popular problem called check if number is even or odd. All right, so please watch it. Thank you.